And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Trae Young. Draymond Green with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Layup goes down. Well done. Livingston across the timeline. The deficit now up to 13. To Green. Has a look. Shot by Burks, no good.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Livingston to bring it up. Down by 15. Short jumper stays out. Nice pass to set things up. Trae Young lays it in.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Livingston driving, but his shot won't go down. It's the Hawks with the basketball. And look out!
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Good look that time, but off the mark. Curry with the basketball. His guys down big. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. Passed it off and finishes strong.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
It's Steph for two. Rebound hauled in by Atlanta. Parker into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Here's Curry with it up top. He'll run the offense. Count the basket at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Russell to Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Now that's a contest. Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young. Oh, emphatic slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
New blood coming in for both sides. Curry to Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's now 4 for 6.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
To the rim, lays it up and in. Warriors basketball to Thompson. Curry buries it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Trying to cash in and strokes it.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Curry. has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To Parker. Flushes it home.
It has been. The passing has been great, but the precision of the passing has been next level. Every pass has been delivered right in the pocket, ready for the player to either shoot or dunk the ball.
Hawks have it. And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Sean Livingston, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the final.
Parker to Trae Young. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Hawks already pulling away. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the 4th quarter. And, Jay, they have got to get something going quick. They have not looked good at all through 3 quarters.
Well, here's the problem. Guys are out here a little bit lethargic, a little bit lackadaisical, and sometimes great teams think they can just turn the light switch on whenever they want. That's not the way great teams need to operate to win championships. That light needs to stay on all the time.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Parker. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Russell to Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Team foul number 1.
Lets it fly from long range. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Russell into the front court. Down a bundle. Over to the right side. Thompson. Tough shot. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Goes reverse to lay it in.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
Warriors come away with it. Russell to Curry. Fires the 3, and Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3.
This game comes down to micro adjustments. Either mismatches, ball screens, slipping action on those ball screens, quick fades to 3s. It just seems like you're actually finding your rhythm offensively.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Allen Crabbe here against Kevon Looney. Oh, they call him for the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his
Trae Young.
foul. Team foul number 2.
Willie Cauley-Stein swats it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Kevon Looney snatching it out of the air. It's Curry controlling the offense. And count the basket inside.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Trae Young to Parker.
You open, baby. Shoot that. Shoot that.
Trae Young. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 25, Alex Len.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Willie Cauley-Stein sends it away. Fourth this contest.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Nice pass to get things going.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Russell to Thompson. Curry. Tough shot. He hits.
Oh, okay. I don't see any more phantom screens like I did in the first half. I actually see people being hit, which opens up three-point shooters to operate off those screens. It's all coming together.
He gets it.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Curry. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Trae Young. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
Beyond the arc for three. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot, but what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Gets a look. Can't hit. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Trae Young to Parker. Can't miss those. Curry to bring it up. The margin standing now at 7. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Team foul number 3.
Fires the three. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. They're down big in this 4th quarter and a chance here to empty their bench. To Curry. From long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by D'Angelo Russell. Five to shoot for Atlanta. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Hawks are victorious as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a